I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, moving on to public comment. Does anyone have any public comment at this time? Okay, not seeing none. Moving on to number 5, mayor's comments, none apply. Number 6, public hearings, none apply. Number 7, presentations, none apply. Number 8, proclamations, none apply. Number 9, ordinances, none apply. Number 10, unfinished business, none apply. Moving on to number 11. Man, we're moving quick. 11A, discuss and/or action establishing the process and procedures for appointing of the open seat of District 4. So pretty much we had 2 candidates that showed interest, which you guys were notified of, just looking at how you'd like us to proceed with this process. Mr. Holt?
Sure. We only have 2 candidates here. It should be a single vote. Correct? It's just a nomination and then a vote.
Correct. So the next agenda item would be them giving a 4-minute presentation, and then from there, I'm assuming you guys want to open up to some discussion, and then majority vote. I mean, from legal counsel, does that sound okay?
Yeah, you've noticed that on the agenda that they have an opportunity to speak, so you really have to give them an opportunity to speak. You've noticed that you're going to set up rules, so now's your time you set up your rules, saying that once they're done speaking, then what are you going to do? If you're going to say we're going to discuss and then we're going to vote, that's all you really need to do, but you do have to make a record that you've decided to do that.
All right. I will make a motion to set the procedure to hear 4-minute presentations from the 2 candidates, followed by a motion to appoint an applicant. Let me do the after.
Michalowski, second.
Okay, any discussion on the motion? I don't know if Mr. Jopek, if you...
Mine was just going to be questioning about the time frame, so he's covered that.
Okay. Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those who oppose? Abstain? Okay, motion is approved. Okay, now we're moving on to 11B, discuss and/or action presentation. The first one would be Bob Luter, and it's based on, he was the first one to turn in his documents. So, oh, sorry, didn't see you hiding right behind the podium, so.
Good evening, members of council and administration. Thanks for the opportunity to be here this evening to give you my presentation. I'm here to fill the seat for the 4th District. My name is Robert Luter. I go by Bob. Not sure if that matters for you or not, but if you don't know me, I moved here about 5 years ago. We relocated my family and my business and to the Rhinelander area. And I was immediately taken by all the opportunities here within our city. I don't know if you guys have lived here your whole life or if you're transplants like I am, but we have a pretty amazing city. And if you've never not been somewhere else and you've lived here your whole life, you might not see all that. Shortly after I moved here, I became a chamber member, and I joined a program called Leadership Oneida County. I was blown away at all the opportunities, all the programs, all the social services that are here. Our city has programs that cities twice the size don't even have. It was amazing. The facilities that we have and everything that goes with that. I think if you haven't taken advantage of that, it might be a great course to take, especially if you're not familiar with all those programs. Anyway, I'm not going to be real long because I don't like to talk about me. I'm kind of a we guy and not a me guy. I'm always about being part of a bigger picture and being a part of a bigger group or organization. I've been a Little League coach. I've been on the Little League board here. I'm a member of Downtown Rhinelander. I also serve on the Rhinelander Downtown Board. I've been the treasurer, and I'm currently the president for Downtown Rhinelander. I serve on the chamber as the Downtown Rhinelander representative as ex officiato. I don't have a vote, but I'm there just to stay in the know on what's going on within our community. Is my time up? Did I already hit my 4 minutes? All right. Anyway, unlike the other person that's running, I have 0 local government experience. But I also know that a strong city starts with a strong infrastructure, and that's transparent government. That's having the facilities and the training required for strong police and fire departments, which makes living easier on everybody. I think the city is great. I love this city, and I want to be part of the continued growth and the forward momentum that this administration's already started. Thanks.
Thank you. Moving on to 11B-2 would be a presentation by Bill Freudenberg for the same seat. Nope, if you push the button.
Okay. I'm Bill Freyberg. I'm also a transplant. I'm from the Chicago area, but I've been living up here now for a little over 40 years. I just recently retired from manufacturing for 33 years up here. My passion up here is to serve our local community and be a part of a process that is growing. Not only did I serve on the city council from 2004 to 2012 and many of the other committees years ago, but I also served on county board from 2014 to 2018 as well as other committees as well. I've given back to this community enormously, enjoyed every minute of it. I'm currently on the board of directors for the Lights of the Northwoods, have been on it for 5 years. I'm also a past member of the Oneida County Fair, was their past treasurer and their past vice president, as well as being on the Rhinelander District Library Board of Trustees as their vice president right now. I've always had a passion for this community, always wanted to see it grow. I see the growth taking place right now. I really love to be part of this growth moving forward. I would really love to, if I'm chosen as the appointee tonight, I'd love to work with this council moving forward to help this city grow and help the citizens of the city as well as the aldermanic district of District 4. So I would love to be part of this process. You know, I want to keep going my passions. I echo the words of Bob in itself. It's growing, it's fantastic, and I think we have a great council right now, and I'd love to be part of that. So, again, I appreciate your time very much. Council members, mayor, administration, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to 11C, discuss and/or action for appointment of applicants to Aldermanic District 4 for the remainder of the term, which ends April of 2026. Since we have a 7-member board, 4 would constitute a majority. Mr. Holt?
Yeah, thank you. I would like to go ahead and make a motion to appoint Bob Luter to represent District 4 for the remainder of the term. Bob is somebody that I have a great amount of respect for, his integrity. I think he's got a wonderful temperament. He's very deliberative in his decisions, and I think that he worked really well representing his district. So I would like to ask my colleagues on the council to join me in my endorsement of Bob Luter.
Daniel, second.
Okay, motion second. Any discussion on the motion on the floor? Mr.
Mr.
Anderson?
Chair, is this the procedure we agreed to, that there'd be a motion for only one, or that we would get to vote on both of them? I guess I interpreted it that we'd be voting on both of them, and that we would have some time to discuss first.
The motion that you voted on, that David Alderman Holt explained, was that there was going to be a motion to support someone, and that would put it on the floor. Now you can discuss this all to your heart's content, but that was what you voted on before you started as far as your procedure was concerned. So that's what was voted on, Gerald. I mean, it doesn't mean that you have to vote for this person. It means you have a chance to discuss it, and you can vote no, or you can vote yes, however you want to do it. Or you can amend the motion if you like.
Thank you. I'm having a little trouble hearing everything. That the Zoom seems to be cutting out now and then. Can you hear me all right?
We hear you just fine.
Did it again,
Can you
Gerald.
hear? What?
It's frozen.
Yeah.
Was there any other discussion?
Yeah, it should be heard before. Okay. Am I coming through now?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. I'm not necessarily against the motion as such. I just had some concerns as far as Mr. Freudenberg serving on the library board as well as on this council. If he were chosen, then I would feel I'd have to resign from the library board because their bylaws say only one member of council can be a member of that board at one time. And I'd probably rather see Mr. Freudenberg continue with the library board since he's much more established there than I am. So I guess that kind of pushes me toward Mr. Luder's, whom I don't really know much about, to be honest.
Mr. Jopek?
One question I have with regard to Mr. Luder is, as far as DRI goes, the potential conflicts of interest running that. Not that I'm worried that that's a problem for him, but just like, is DRI aware of that? How are we going to, is that just going to be something we abstain from if he were to sit in that seat? Whenever anything, because they request a lot of like shutting down the roads, that kind of stuff for.
No different than one of you having an employee be a relative or part of another nonprofit group.
Yeah,
They
well, I
have
was
to-
just saying
yeah.
that was one concern. I mean, that just pops up. The only one that really comes to my head, but really that's just like any other disclosure. So,
Mr. Barnett?
Yeah, I'm no longer with the fair now, but when I was with the fair, obviously sitting in this seat, I was extremely, probably even over careful about what I voted on when it came to the Oneida County Fair or anything doing with the Oneida County Fair. So I would assume that Mr. Luder would have the same respect for the seat and recuse himself against any votes that need to come before DRI.
Okay. Not seeing any other discussion. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Thomas Barnett,
Aye.
Leanne Felton,
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski,
Aye.
Gerald Anderson,
Aye.
David Holt,
Aye.
Eileen Daniel,
Aye.
Stephen Jopek.
aye.
That would be 7 out of 7 for Bob Luder, so that would be motion approved. At this point, if you want to swear him in.
If you'd like to come up here, Bob. All right, just want to raise your right hand and then repeat after me. I, Bob Luder,
I, Bob Luder,
having been elected to the position of District 4 Alderperson for the City of Rhinelander,
having been elected to the position of District 4 Alderperson for the City of Rhinelander,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Municipal Code of the City of Rhinelander,
and the Municipal Code of the City of Rhinelander,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office
and will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
You want a pen? That way you can erase it.
Can't take no take backs. Thanks. Yeah, he needs a. I'm gonna give him my packet.
Okay, well, welcome aboard and condolences and best of luck too. We're all in the same time. Okay, moving on to 11D.
Can I just say one thing for the record? If you feel that you cannot vote on something tonight because you haven't had an opportunity to review it or read it, you should just say that. But if you feel comfortable voting on things like the motion to adjourn, you can probably vote on. But I want you to know that the public, if you don't feel like you can vote on something, that's certainly okay. Do you understand, Bob? Yes. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so 11D, discuss and/or action approving meeting minutes from February 26th.
Holt, I will make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from the February 26, 2024 City of Rhinelander Common Council meeting.
Michalowski, second.
Motion and second. Any discussion on the motion? Not seeing. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those who oppose, abstain.
Abstain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so we have 6-4. Motion passes. Moving on to 11E, discuss and/or action of accepting the meeting minutes from November 7th of the Planning Commission.
Michalowski, I'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes from the November 7th City of Rhinelander Planning Commission meeting.
Fulton, second.
Motion second. Any discussion on the floor? Not seeing. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those who oppose? Those who abstain?
Abstain.
Okay. We have that, Austin. Okay. Motion passes. Moving on to 11F, bills and claims for $5.2 million.
Holt, I'll make a motion approving the bills and claims in the amount of $5,231,202.88.
Joe Peck, second.
Any discussion on the motion? Not seeing. Clerk, please call the roll call.
Karen Michalowski,
Aye.
David Holt,
Aye.
Eileen Daniel,
Can you repeat that, Ms. Daniel?
Aye.
oh, there we go. Stephen Jopek,
Aye.
Gerald Anderson,
Aye.
Thomas Barnett,
Aye.
Leanne Felton,
Aye.
Bob Luter.
I abstain.
Motion passes. Moving on to 11G, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-29, fee waiver for Northwoods Pride at Hodag Park. Refer to our city administrator.
Sure. So Austin received, I think it was last week, wasn't it, Austin? You received a fee waiver request from Northwoods Pride Fest in June there by Art Start. So brought it to you as per usual with events like this. They haven't had their fees waived.
Joe Peck moved to approve resolution number 2024-29, approving the fee waiver request from Art Start for the Northwoods Pride event to be held at Hodag Park on June 15th, 2024.
Barnett, second.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion regarding the motion? Not seeing. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's a money amount. Clerk, can you please take the roll call?
Gerald Anderson,
Aye.
Stephen Jopek,
Aye.
Eileen Daniel,
Aye.
Karen Michalowski,
Aye.
Bob Luter,
Aye.
Thomas Barnett,
Aye.
David Holt,
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 11H, discuss and/or action regarding the transfer of property RH 34-2. Mr. Attorney?
Yeah, there's been a lot of discussion about this. And I just want to let the council know that the deal that I've been talking about is gone, and that we're going to court to clear the title. And that's really where we're at. And there's no backing off now. It's just too long, and we're going to get it done. But it will require me to go to court, and it'll probably end up costing the city, maybe $2,000. Just so you all know, because I know there's been a bunch of rumors or Facebook pages put out, so everybody knows.
Any questions or discussions? Okay, not seeing, moving on. Moving on to 12, which is monthly reports.
Michalowski, I'll make a motion to approve the monthly reports as noted.
Hold second.
Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those who oppose? Those who abstain? By Mr. Luter, motion passes. Would anyone like to take us into closed session?
Hold. I will move into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 19.85, parent E, for the purpose of deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, the investment of public funds, or conducting other specific public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session.
Joe Peck, second.
Okay. Clerk, can you please take the roll call?
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Bob Luter.
Aye.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Abstain?
Eileen Daniel.
Abstain.
Carrie Michalowski.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
6 out of 8 is a quorum, so we will be going into closed session. It is 6:46. We're back from closed session with nothing to report. Moving on to 14, future agenda items. Anything anyone would like to add? Okay, not seeing. Our next meeting would be March 25th, 2024 at 6 p.m. Meeting adjourned at 6:46:32.